Kwentuhang Philippine baseball naman tayo ngayong hapon, teammates. Alamin natin ang latest sa sport na yan sa panayam ni teammate Meg Sioson kay Philippine Amateur Baseball Association Secretary General Jose Antonio Pepe Munoz dito sa ating sports chat.
Teammates, ngayong hapon makikibalita naman tayo sa mga latest plans and activities ng Philippine Baseball. Kaya naman, makasama natin ang Philippine Amateur Baseball Association Secretary General na si Sir Jose Antonio Munoz. Good afternoon po and welcome sa PTV Sports.
Hello, Meg. Nice to see you again. And I'd like to say hello to everybody who's tuning in to this show. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Sir Jose, before anything else, please do give us an update on the activities and tournaments that PABA is preparing for the remainder of the year. I believe, sir, madami pong mga activities na na-cancel or na-postpone.
Yes. Yung huling advice ng World Baseball Softball Confederation is that the World Cup, Women's Baseball World Cup will be held in the last quarter of 2021, this year. No?
Yeah.
We're just waiting for them to make a decision. No, I think there's a chance it will be in Mexico again. No, so I think that will be one to look out for. No, the second event we're planning for is the Asian Men's Baseball Championship. No, which will be held right now. The plan is to hold it in December, and very likely the host will be Chinese Taipei. So probably it will be in Taipei or maybe Taichung. Usually those are the venues. So we're looking forward to when that will happen, when that will be confirmed, so that we can make our plans already. No? So those are the two major. That's for 2021. No, for 2022 there will be other events as well. Baka sana by that time we're back in the regular calendar. Starting 2022, magsisimula ulit. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that everything will normalize soon. No?
Yes. Well, sir, as you've mentioned, one of the tournaments that the association is eyeing to join is the 30th Asian Baseball Championship that is set tentatively on December. How is everything going with regards to this? Is the team already preparing for this competition sakali pong matuloy?
Yeah, actually, since the lockdown and the quarantine started, malakas pa rin ang attitude, maganda pa rin ang attitude ng mga players. They continue to work hard, but the problem is it's very limited dahil this is online training, so puro physical training lang, physical improvement, no? Wala pa sila yung skills training or skills practice, no? So that's the big thing. Dapat nasa field na talaga sila, no? So we're waiting for that opportunity that we can get back on the field, no? We have already established some draft protocols for the players pag nasa field na sila, no? To avoid the potential contamination with COVID, no? Hindi kami kasama sa SEA Games, right? So but they just announced they will now start covering the athletes that are not going to the SEA Games. So kasama kami dyan. So we're looking forward to that. Although some of the athletes and some of the coaches have already been vaccinated through their LGU, no? So we're preparing a list now of where the athletes stand as far as vaccination is concerned, and then we will coordinate with the POC so that we can get their vaccinations. Now, if we can get it now, we can get it early. Maganda yun, because anyway our events are still towards the end of the year, and hopefully we have already accomplished our vaccination before we go to the competitions, no? So we are looking forward to that.
Sir, good news po yan, no, that even athletes not part of the SEA Games or Olympics are already vaccinated. But then also, you've mentioned kanina lang na hindi pa po kayo nagfe-face-to-face training or actual training, merely relying on online training. Is that very challenging po for the team, most especially less than 6 months na lang before the next competition?
Of course, if you're a baseball player, you want to be on the field, di ba? Yung kahit na yung throwing and catching lang, a little bit of batting, we know we cannot have games, no, because of all the risks involved, no. But at least if we can do our batting, our catching and throwing, a little bit of running on the field, malaking tulong na yan, no? And I'm sure, in the heart of every baseball player is that idea that you can be on the field to practice what you enjoy, no? So yan ang kulang.
Sir, the training for Olympic and SEA Games bound athletes already resumed, no? Baseball being excluded from SEA Games this year, do we somehow feel like we're less priority and far behind our competitors in the international scene?
No, actually not really, because everybody is having the same, all the baseball national teams around the world are having the same problem, no? I myself, I think that if we can get a good 3 to 4 months of training, right, I think we'll be okay. So if we start in, let's say, August, maganda na yun. I think that we'll be ready, no?
Sir, as you've mentioned, because of the limitations, will there be major changes in terms of the program for these athletes to ensure that their growth in skills will follow?
They did very well, no? Yun lang ang sayang. That was the only thing that we're really missing out on, is after the Asian women's baseball or Asian women's baseball Asian Cup and the SEA Games, both our men's team and the women's team were in a very high level of preparation, no? So I think it's just we just have to bring the players back to that level, no? But I think they will. I'm confident that they will, because I know the attitude of the players. The attitude is very good. The coaches will be working very hard to get the players back into shape, into playing shape. No? So I'm confident it will be done. And Major League Baseball, it didn't, it didn't take them very long to go to a high level of performance themselves. No, so I'm quite confident that our team will be able to do the same.
Sir, finally, your message to our viewers and Philippine baseball supporters.
So everything looks good for baseball. We're once we get out of this COVID situation, I think that plenty of baseball, plenty of opportunities will be there for people who follow baseball. And we look forward to them coming back to the field with us and participating. And thank you for all the support from all the people that have supported us over the years.
With that, thank you so much, Sir Jose, for your time. We wish you well and stay safe.
Yeah, thank you also, Meg. Thank you, and hope to see you soon. Or maybe we'll see you on the field when we start training again.
Yes, Sir Jose. Yan, teammate, si Sir Jose Antonio Munoz, ang Secretary General ng Philippine Amateur Baseball Association. At ako naman po si Meg Siozon, at yan ang Sports Chat.